They still talk about it sometimes if you know who to ask. It happened in the early 1960s, up in the mountains outside Scranton. Winter had settled in deep that year. Snow came quiet and steady, the kind that softens sound and swallows the world whole. Teddy had his Chevy Impala. Linda wore her good coat. They drove up the old logging road that led to a clearing everyone called Lover's Lane. It wasn't much, just a flat overlook above the valley. In summer, you could see the lights of town below. In winter, it was only trees and sky. The snow had started falling not long before they left town. When they turned onto the logging road, Teddy slowed. There were no tire tracks. Not from earlier that day, not from that evening, not from anyone. The snow lay smooth and untouched, except for the footprints. They began near the tree line and crossed the road slowly, deliberately, one set, deep impressions, as if someone had stood there a while. But there were no tracks leading away, no vehicle marks, no second set of prints, nothing disturbed beyond that crossing. Teddy laughed at first, said maybe somebody walked up from town. Linda didn't laugh. They parked anyway. The engine idled. The heater hummed. Snow ticked softly against the windshield. The world beyond the headlights was only darkness and white. They talked for a minute, or tried to. Linda kept looking toward the driver's side window. She would later say she felt watched before she saw anything at all. It happened quickly. No sound, no knock, just a presence. Teddy turned his head, and there it was. A face, white, close, pressed flat against the glass. Not pale like skin in winter, white like paper, white like something without blood. The features were there, eyes, nose, mouth, but wrong somehow. Too still, too close. Linda grabbed Teddy's arm so hard he said he could feel it for days after. He tried to shift the car into gear. His hand slipped. The engine revved. The face did not move. No breath on the glass, no fog, no blinking, just watching. Teddy finally forced the gear down and slammed his foot on the gas. The tires spun before they caught. The car lurched forward down the logging road. Linda didn't look back. Teddy did. He checked the rearview mirror once, twice. There was nothing behind them, no figure in the road, no footprints, no shape between the trees. And when they reached the main road and passed under a streetlight, Teddy realized something else. There had been no footprints beside the car, none near the driver's door, none where a man would have stood to press his face against the glass. Only the single line crossing the road. They married the next year. They never went back. And if you drive that logging road after a fresh snow, before the plows come through, you might notice something strange. Sometimes there is a single line of footprints crossing the road, and nothing more. Where they begin, no one can say. Where they end, no one ever sees.